Episode 1: The Barren Wife. In the village of Umuoka, a woman's worth was counted by the children who called her mother. That was how Adanna learned to walk with her head bowed. She had been married to Obinna for 7 rainy seasons. 7 years of hope. 7 years of silent prayers. 7 years of waking every morning to the sound of women calling their children while her own heart stayed quiet. At first, Obinna was kind. He held her hand and said, "Do not cry. Children come from God." But people have short patience when whispers grow loud. The women in the market laughed behind her back. "The tree that bears no fruit," they said, "must be cut down." Obinna's mother became her greatest enemy. She spat words sharper than pepper. "You have tied my son's destiny," she shouted one morning. "You are eating his manhood." Adanna cried alone at night, pressing her stomach as if a child slept there already. What nobody knew, what nobody cared to know, was that Obinna avoided her bed. He came home drunk most nights, smelling of palm wine and strange perfumes. When she reached for him, he pushed her away. Still, the blame was placed on her. In Umuoka, a woman is always at fault. Episode 2: The day she was cast out. The day Adanna was chased from her husband's house, the sky was clear. No thunder. No warning. Obinna stood in the compound, surrounded by his family. His eyes were cold, like a man who had already made peace with cruelty. "I am tired," he said. "Tired of waiting. Tired of shame." Before she could speak, his mother threw her bundle of clothes on the ground. "Leave this house," the old woman said. "Go and free my son." Adanna fell to her knees. "I have done nothing wrong," she cried. "Take me to the diviner. Let the truth be known." But Obinna turned his face away. "You are barren," he said. "That is the truth I need." With that, she was driven out, no child, no home, no dignity. As she walked out of Umuoka, dust rising behind her bare feet, Adanna did not know that fate was already watching her. And fate had not finished speaking. Episode 3: The Stranger by the River. Adanna walked until her legs failed her. She reached a river called Mirioka, where women once prayed for children. Too weak to continue, she sat and cried like a child herself. That was when she saw him. A stranger. He was washing his hands in the river, tall and quiet, with eyes that carried sorrow. His name was Chaik, a traveler and palm wine tapper from a far village. He did not ask her questions. He simply gave her water. For the first time in many years, someone looked at Adanna without judgment. That night, rain fell. The wind was cold. Chaik offered her shelter in a small hut near the forest. Loneliness can be louder than drums. What happened between them was not planned. It was not wickedness. It was 2 broken souls finding warmth in the dark. At dawn, Adanna left. She believed the night would fade like a dream. She was wrong. Episode 4: The Seed of Shame. Weeks later, Adanna noticed her body changing. Her chest felt heavy. Her stomach turned at the smell of food. Fear gripped her heart. "No," she whispered. "This cannot be." But the village midwife confirmed it with trembling hands. "You are with child." Joy and terror fought inside her at the same time. How could a woman called Barren carry life so easily? And how could she return to a world that had already condemned her? Adanna did not know that the child growing inside her carried not only blood, but truth.